Hey loves, my name is Kyle August. I am so excited to announce my new workshop, How to Manifest Love by Any Date. And yes, you heard that right. You can manifest your specific person, a past relationship, whoever you want by any date that you choose. And right here, right now that you're about to listen to is part 1 of 7 parts and an included meditation that is my new workshop. And I'm so excited that I wanted to give you part 1 here on my YouTube channel, free for you to enjoy. And if you do desire to watch any of the rest of them, you can always check them out in the description below. So have fun, and I can't wait for you to be with your specific person. Hello everyone. Welcome to our exciting journey on how to manifest love by a specific date with me, Kyle August, as your guide. Today, we embark on an adventure that might seem like a fairy tale at first. Making love, specific persons, or rekindling old flames appear in our lives by a certain date. I know, it sounds like something out of a magic book, but trust me, by the time we're done with this workshop, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. Let's start with a simple truth. Inside each of us is an extraordinary power, a kind of magic that's waiting to be unleashed. This power doesn't understand impossible or can't be done. It's like having a superpower that can create any dream, any wish, instantly. And the most incredible part, this power doesn't even care about time. That's right, the ticking of the clock means nothing to it. Picture this. If you had a magical box that could give you anything you wanted right now, would you even worry about how long it takes? Of course not. You just enjoy the magic. That's what we're going to do here. We'll learn to tap into this inner magic, this limitless storehouse of power that can make anything happen. Now, you might be thinking, Kyle, how does this work? How can I make the impossible possible? Well, it's all about our mindset. We need to shift our thinking and start believing in the unbelievable. It's like when you're watching a movie and you get lost in the story. You believe in the world on the screen. We're going to do that with our dreams. We're going to believe in them so strongly that they have no choice but to become real. And here's where it gets even more interesting. This inner power of ours, it doesn't just play with small stuff, it's ready to go big. Want to find true love? It's on the way. Hoping to reunite with a past love? Consider it done. Your heart's desires are the script, and you're the director. The key to all this? Letting go of our usual ideas about time. We often think this will take forever, or it's too late. But in the world of manifesting dreams, time is just a background actor, not the star. Our inner power doesn't wear a watch. It's always ready and always on. So are you ready to let go of the old rules and embrace this new, exciting way of thinking? Are you prepared to believe in your own magic? If your answer is yes, then you're in the right place. Together, we're going to turn the impossible into I made it possible. Let's begin this journey of transformation, and remember, the only limit is what you can dream of. Now, let's dive a bit deeper into this fascinating world of manifesting love and desires. Have you ever wondered why time feels so slow when you're waiting for something special? It's like when you're a kid waiting for your birthday, it seems to take forever. That's because there's a gap, a distance between where you are now and where you want to be, like waiting for that amazing birthday party. In our case, it's the gap between feeling lonely today and being in a loving relationship tomorrow. Think of it as a bridge. On one side, there's you, right now. Maybe feeling a bit lonely or missing someone special. On the other side, there's the you who's happily in love, maybe back with an ex or with someone new, or your specific person. The bridge between those two yous is what we call time. And the longer the bridge, the more time it seems to take. But here's the good news. You can shrink that bridge. How? By changing the way we feel and think right now. Imagine if, instead of feeling lonely, you start feeling like you're already in love. Sounds strange, right? But it's powerful. It's like putting on a superhero cape that makes you feel brave and strong. When you change your feelings, you start crossing that bridge faster than you ever thought possible. Let me tell you a little story to make this clearer. Imagine there's a person. Let's call her Emma. Emma is sad because she and her boyfriend broke up. Every day she thinks about the past, about the arguments and the sad times. This makes her feel even more alone and keeps her stuck on the far side of the bridge. But then Emma learns about the power of assumption. She starts to think differently. She begins to imagine what it would be like to be back with her boyfriend. Only this time, everything is perfect. They're happy, laughing, and loving. Guess what happens? The bridge between Emma's lonely now and her happy future starts to shrink. She feels better, more positive, and before she knows it, she's halfway across the bridge. So what does this mean for you? It means that no matter what your past was like, no matter the arguments or misunderstandings, you can change it. You have the power to rewrite your story. Your past doesn't have to be a chain holding you back. It can be a stepping stone to a brighter future. The key is to stop seeing time as a big, scary monster that's keeping you from happiness. Instead, think of time as your friend, a path that's bringing you closer to your dreams every day. Whether it's getting back with an ex, finding a new love, or anything else, you can bridge the gap. You just have to start walking across that bridge in your heart and mind. And remember, every step you take on this bridge, every positive thought and feeling brings you closer to your dream. It's like magic, but it's real, and it's all inside you. You're the magician, and your wand is your thoughts and feelings. Wave that wand and watch as the bridge gets shorter and your dreams get closer. All right, friends, let's talk about something super important. Letting go of our past and forgiving it. This might sound a bit like cleaning your room, not the most fun, but really necessary. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack full of rocks. That's like holding onto old, sad memories. It makes the journey across our bridge to love and happiness much harder. But what if we take those rocks out and lighten our load? That's what forgiving and letting go is all about. You see, every time we think about something sad or bad from the past, it's like adding another rock to our backpack. If you're always thinking about the times you and your special person argued or were unhappy, that backpack gets really heavy. It's hard to move forward and cross that bridge to a happy future when you're weighed down like that. But here's the cool trick. Start thinking about the past in a different way. Instead of remembering the arguments, think about the good times. And even for the not so good times, say to yourself, that was then and this is now. I forgive it and I'm moving on. Seriously, say that right now. That was then, this is now. I forgive it and I'm moving on. It's like taking those heavy rocks out of your backpack one by one. Suddenly, you feel lighter, and walking across the bridge to your dream future gets easier than it ever has been. Forgiving doesn't mean you forget everything. It just means you're choosing to focus on the happy and good stuff, not the sad or bad stuff. It's like watching your favorite movie instead of a sad one. You're picking the happy story for your life. Now, you might be thinking, but Kyle, how do I stop feeling attached to that past version of me or my special person? That's a great question. The secret is to create a new picture in your mind. Imagine a new version of you, a happier, more confident you. Do the same for your special person. Imagine them smiling, laughing, and being super happy with you. This new picture is like a drawing, a beautiful painting over an old one. You're creating a new, happier story for yourself. And remember, the more you focus on this new, happy picture, the less you'll feel stuck in the past. It's like changing the channel from a sad movie to a super fun one. The more fun you're having watching the movie, or the new movie, the less you'll think about the old one. But what if it's still hard to let go? Don't worry, that's normal. It's not always easy to change the channel in our minds. But I've got some great techniques and ideas that'll help you a lot. We're going to learn how to switch our thoughts, focus on the good stuff, and make letting go and forgiving super easy. And the best part, you can pick any date you want for when you'll be happily in love. It's like setting a reminder for the best day ever. So get ready to unpack that heavy backpack, draw a new, happier picture, and change the channel to your best life story. It's all possible, and you're going to learn exactly how to do it. Let's get excited about turning our dreams into reality, step by step, thought by thought. Next, we're going to pick the exact date that we want to manifest love by, and we are going to make it our reality. What a journey, am I right? Hopefully you guys loved part 1 of my 7-part and self-guided workshop, How to Manifest Love by Any Date That You Choose. And again, as you heard in the workshop, literally any date that you want to pick, you can manifest your specific person by. So hopefully you guys loved it. Hopefully you loved it as much as I loved making it. But if you did want to check out all the other parts, hit up the link in the description.